Hi guys, it's Miss Andrea. How are you? Welcome to Sunday Fun Day. So today we're going to be making easy taco pasta salad. So it's supposed to look like this, and that looked really good to me. We didn't send you home with any of the ingredients because a lot of it you might already have, or it's fresh produce. And we don't ever send you guys home with fresh produce, right? Because what if you don't get to it on time? And that's why I love putting my videos on YouTube, because then you can watch it whenever you want or do it again at another time. So let's get started. Alright, so for your ingredients, you have rotini, which I've already cooked mine. It's back in that pot there. But, so this is just an example. This is rigatoni. So I didn't use this, but what I wanted to show you was that this is a 1 pound box. So apparently 1 pound is 16 ounces. So I made the whole box. You can weigh out the dry noodles to find 10 ounces. I just made the whole box though, so what I'm gonna do to make it a little easier, not as precise, is do a little bit more than half of the box, because it says 10 ounces of rotini. Alright, so you're also gonna need the pasta. That was Colin, sorry. You're gonna need cheese since it's a taco salad. Red pepper. I'm adding tomato. It wasn't in the recipe, but when I think tacos, I think tomatoes. Sour cream, any type you want. I got the light one. Green onions. I got these right in Target in their produce section. I was actually very surprised. I thought these were gonna be hard to find. A can of corn. And taco seasoning and ranch dressing, which you only need a little bit of each of these. One's like half a tablespoon and one's a tablespoon. So I also, before we even started filming, pulled out 2 plastic bags to put them in once you cut them open, okay? So you try to, prepare. Oh, I forgot. Mayonnaise. So I just pulled the mayonnaise and the sour cream out of the fridge. Don't leave them sitting out, especially in this heat. All right. So I just pulled mine out. And of course, wash your hands before you start cooking. Same thing with the cheese. Don't let it sit out. So I had already started chopping some of my green onions. So I have a little bit. I'm only going to cut a little bit more. And then we'll move on to the other things. Oh, I also have out already tablespoons, the cups, all your little things. If you're younger, I'm cutting with this serrated knife. You can have a parent help you, especially since you're going to be boiling water for the pasta. Or you could try doing it with a less sharp knife too. So for these, it just says to dice the green onions. So for half a cup. And I'm going to link the recipe into the description in the video. Okay? So I just did like this. I think these are also called scallions. So if you see scallions anywhere, you can pick those up. Or, if you can't find them, I don't think it's the end of the world. If you don't like something, so if you don't like red peppers, maybe you want to just add tomatoes, right? So there we go. I just really like tomatoes. See, yeah, don't hold your knife like I'm holding it, okay? Learn from my mistakes. So, what else can I cut? 1 cup of red pepper. So I bought 2, just in case. We'll see if we need 2 or not. So, here's my cup. See, everything's right here, all prepared. Guys, I'm prepared. It's amazing. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the sides off. And then see how there's all those seeds? You don't want any of those seeds, right? So cut all the sides off. Even that one. Be careful of fingers. Throw this away right away. I'm going to step off camera for 1 second, because what I'm going to do is these little seeds that are left, I'm going to rinse them off in the sink. That's the easiest way to get them off rather than struggling. So I'm just stepping away for a second. Coming back. So in the comments, let me know the spoons for the mayonnaise, by the way. Honestly, you probably could have left the mayonnaise and the sour cream and the cheese in the fridge until you were ready to get to that part. But I didn't want to be going back and forth like a crazy person on you. Okay, I don't have the best cutting skills, so if your parents say, oh my God, don't cut like Miss Andrea, cut like me, then you know what you say? Mom, you're so smart. Or Dad, or Grandma, or Grandpa. Right? Because I don't want anyone getting hurt. Always ask for help before getting hurt. See, I was never a big chef, but I always liked doing cooking classes in the library with the teens. It was always a lot of fun. So honestly, I can't wait to get back to in-person programming. That's not going to be till at least after the summer. I got some onions mixed in, but you know what? It's all going in the same place, so that's okay. So we will have Tuesday night on the green, though. See, now this part with the white here, we don't want that. We're going to throw that away too. Yep. And seriously, about like knife skills, like this is ridiculous how I'm doing it, but it's safer than having it near my thumb. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys are doing summer reading. We have the summer reading club for all the grades. Obviously for teen, it's if you just left 6th grade, so you're going into 7th grade for this summer, up until 12th. Oh, you know what? One pepper is going to do it. So that's good. We can save the other one, make fajitas or something, right? Another day. Okay. I'm just going to cut up the tomato real quick and just, honestly, it's all, like I said, it's all getting mixed together. I'm going to mix it right in with this. We're all done cutting and we're ready to start mixing things. So the directions say, first cook the pasta, and then in a large mixing bowl, which this is more medium, so we'll see how this goes, add the mayo and sour cream and the taco and ranch seasoning and mix those until they're all combined. So let's do that, and that way we can get our mayonnaise and sour cream back in the fridge, right? That'll be good. Alright. So I have the spoon. We're going to put our cup right in the bowl, so if it spills, it just spills into the bowl. No big deal. This stuff shouldn't spill, but you know, that's a good little tip for other recipes. There's a lot of mayonnaise. I have the vegan mayonnaise. It tastes just like the regular mayonnaise. I'm not getting paid to say that. Alright, so there's a cup of mayonnaise. And you could use the spoon to get it out again so you don't waste any by leaving it in here. There you go. Right. Oh. I left my fridge open. Okay. So then I'm going to keep this spoon. No. So, yeah, make sure you close your stuff. And let's do sour cream. I don't know, when I was looking on Pinterest, this looked so good. I know I've never done a video where I haven't given you guys stuff, but I'm like, if I'm ever gonna do it, this seems worth it. So I'm gonna grab another spoon here. And we want half a cup. So I'm gonna take the cup, and sour cream and mayonnaise are gonna be mixed anyway. If you wanna rinse it out a little, that's okay. But I'm just gonna mix it in because it was gonna be mixed anyway. Just get a clean spoon for the sour cream cup though. You don't want mayonnaise in your sour cream. And now that there's mayonnaise in there, I really can't use that same put it in the bowl technique. Alright. So, you know, flatten it. See? And that's about half a cup. So again, use the spoon. You don't want to waste. What a weird combination. You know what I have though sometimes? Another pasta dish. And you guys will laugh, but it's delicious. It's orange juiced, heavy cream, shrimp, jalapenos, and I think that's, and pasta, clearly. It's really good. Everyone thinks I'm crazy when I say that. I don't know why. My mom, like, got the recipe from somewhere. Sorry, I'm talking to you from off screen, but hell first. Okay. So now the seasonings. So what I have over here is, remember I have the 2 plastic bags? So why don't you open those up so you can put your seasoning packets right in after you've used what you need to use. Okay, trying to be a little organized for this one since it's so much fresh stuff. And a pair of scissors. So we want 1 tablespoon of the taco seasoning. And again, like wherever you shop, it's fine, but I found all of this at Target. So I'm sure like Stop and Shop or ShopRite would have everything you need. Or Target, obviously. Okay. My spoony spoons. Okay, so clearly I spilled some. So that's okay. Ooh, that smells strong. Strong, strong, strong. You don't want to get that all over your counter, so put it right in the bag. And then half a tablespoon of the ranch one. So if you have something like this with a bunch, just find the... I don't have half a tablespoon on here. It must have fallen off. Let's see. Do I have one in here? So next is the ranch. Same exact thing. Cut it on the corner. And I did find my... that didn't work. I didn't cut it far enough. I did find my half a tablespoon. I mean, you always could have just done... This isn't baking, it's cooking. So even if you just used your tablespoon, if it wasn't perfect, it wasn't perfect. That's okay. It's baking where everything's really precise between like tablespoons, teaspoons. It makes a big difference. Trust me. All right. So we're going to mix this until it's combined and then add pasta to it. And then the pasta will be coated in it. And then we add our fresh veggies. All right. Smells good. Okay. That's pretty good. Now remember, we're not adding all the pasta. So right now what I have made, if you made an entire box, I should say. What I have made right now is 16 ounces. So I'm gonna do a little bit more than half my pasta. I have my colander, I have my rotini. But again, with savory dishes, if it's not exact, it's not the end of the world. But you also want to be able to coat all the pasta. That should be good. So if you put too much and you don't have enough sauce, you know, that's its own little problem. But there are worse problems in the world, right? There we go. So really mush, mush, mush. There we go. Gotta put some mussels into it. It really smells like tacos. That was a lot of taco seasoning. But it was the exact amount that was on the thing. And you know what? I trust Pinterest more than myself with cooking. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so then we're gonna add the green onions. So this is, it's overflowing because I added tomato, remember? You don't have to do that, you can. But this is the bell pepper and the tomato. Look how colorful it is already. All right, corn. We're adding an entire can of corn. So remember to have, you know, to look for your can opener. Don't cut yourself on the corn. I also drained my corn beforehand. Make sure you drain it. You don't want this to be full of canned corn juice. And the cheese, which I didn't measure out yet, but we can do that right now. Right, I just got Mexican style. Seemed to make sense. I cut the other end. I kind of messed it up. Again, I'm gonna just use the same cup because it's all getting mixed together. So you want 1.5 cups of cheese. So there we go, 1 cup. Probably use, you know, if you have a different kind of mixture of cheese, you could use that. You know, it's supposed to be like tacos, so I did the Mexican blend. But really, it's, you know, whatever you have in your house, too, you know, which I'm sure be good. So then 1.5. And then mix it. So, you know, at first I thought the cheese was supposed to be really melty. But even in the picture, it's not. Because if you think of a taco, it's not melted cheese. That's a quesadilla. But, I mean, you could always, if you did want a melty cheese, you could always heat it up when you go to eat it, right? Like a little bit. You don't want to ruin your peppers. But that's what's good about pasta salads. You can, you know, do however you want to do it. Okay, that looks really, really good. All right, guys. So, you toss it again, mix it, and then you get my little spoon. And then you put this whole concoction, you cover it in saran wrap, and put it in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours. And then there's your dinner. Well, or a side dish. This isn't going to be your whole dinner. But, I hope you enjoyed. I had fun making that with you. I honestly can't wait to make stuff with you in person. But if you try it, let me know. Maybe send me a picture to Andrea@westhamptonlibrary.org. And let me know if you want it to go on our Teen Boulevard Instagram. If not, that's okay still. I'd still love to see them. Have a great night, guys.